Hello, everyone. Good evening. Welcome to a lovely slow down, slow flow session for this evening or, morning or whenever you see this. You'll want to have your 3Bs, bolster, block, blanket. We will start in a seated position today, so if you would like some support underneath your hips, please set up with the support. An easy way to tell if you need it is if your legs are like this and you're really uncomfortable, or you feel like you're leaning back and everything is tight, sit on top of something and bring your uncomfortable leg in front. Close down through your eyes as you just wiggle your hips into place. Feel your chin draw gently in toward your throat. Feel your head pull backward in space just a bit. Shoulders stack over hips. And you get this sensation of almost floating in space here because everything becomes so aligned that it's easy for you to sit tall. It's easy for your shoulders to relax. It's easy to breathe in and out. And as you become more aware of the happenings of your mind, notice what you notice. Whatever is coming up for you in life these days or these past weeks or months or perhaps years, whatever cycles for you that are coming to a close, whatever cycles for you that are off to a new beginning, give yourself a moment to really feel the ending sensation, consciously closing the doors of the spaces that you are no longer going to visit. And also recognizing the spaces where you're moving in a new direction, a new beginning. And remembering that these are seeds and they will require nourishment and nurturing in order to grow. It's not something that is complete. It is the beginning of the cycle. It will require more of your attention. It will require more of your dedication, commitment, determination, discipline. All the things that are always required, especially at the beginning of a journey. So be prepared to do the work. And the work is much easier to access from inside out when we have consciously closed the doors of the places we will no longer be spending time. So let that be the focus of the mind today, simply closing the doors and recognizing the seeds of the new beginnings. Let your chin just gently drop down into your chest. So as we go through these next movements, avoid trying too hard. I know that might sound weird, but try to not try. So minimal muscular movement here. Drag your chin along your right collarbone until you get toward the shoulder. Keep things as relaxed internally as you can. Keep your eyes closed. Let your chin drag back to center and over to the left. Notice the differences. You might pull more on one side than the other. We'll come back, chin drags along left side collarbone and over to the right. So chin is touching your body the whole time. Come back to center and left. Notice any tension trying to hang on in the traps or in the shoulders. And then one more time, chin across, left side collarbone, pull it over to the right. Drag chin across collarbones over to the left. Hold. Let your chin come back to center and just let your head get heavy here. Now roll your right ear toward the right shoulder, letting your chin peel away from your chest, maybe even sliding to the ceiling. And then roll chin back down as you come over to the left ear, left shoulder. Maybe the head leans back a tiny bit and you open the throat, and we come back down through center, over to the right. Maybe lean back a little bit more. Roll back through center. And left. Again, maybe lean back a tiny bit with the head. And we'll come all the way through center and to the right. Maybe leaning all the way back and around and doing another full circle, or doing what we did before and staying along the frontal plane. Next time your right ear comes to your right shoulder, just switch and go to the left. Maybe come around back and forward and down 2 more times. Keep your shoulders relaxed. 1 more roll. And land with your chin at heart center and sit up. Lean back, undo your legs, opposite leg in front. Interlace your fingers behind your head. So you're at the base of your skull, so you can kind of get a lift with the pressure of your hands at the back of your head, but also like my palms are holding around the sides as well, so you should feel really secure here, and your neck feels super long. Chin draws gently into the throat, gaze is forward. Now open your elbows wide and feel your shoulders pull down and away from your ears. Now gently press your head back into your hands. And as you do that, notice your elbows open a little bit wider. Feel the stretch into your armpits. Gently feel a little lift through your skull, and this will help awareness deep into your armpits and all the way down the sides of your body into your waist. Breathe in and breathe out here. Notice how amazing that feels in the thoracic spine, in the armpits. Beautiful. Now on your next breath in, reach the hands up. So keep all that length. Palms face each other. Stretch, stretch, stretch. As you breathe out, right hand comes down, left hand reaches over to the right. Hips stay glued down. You can bend your right elbow to your edge. Inhale, nice and easy. Tall spine, back to center. Hands reach up. Shoulders are down. Left hand comes down and over to the left. Side bend. Right hand reaches. Left elbow can bend, but keep the chest facing forward. And come back to center. Hands to the heart. Pause here, breath in and out. Release the hands, grab onto the legs, lean back, undo through your legs, and we'll straighten the legs out in front. So if you were sitting on top of a block or a bolster, move it to be behind your knees now. unless it's easy for you to sit tall with straight legs. So if it's easy for you to sit tall, that means your shoulders are easily stacked above your hips. If you're leaning back, that's not being comfortable here, okay? So you'll want to bend your knees to make sure your pelvis gets in the correct position, because that is what will eventually lead to true comfort in this position, okay? So we want our legs straight out from our hips. Dandasana staff pose, palms come down by our sides, press into the hands to straighten your arms. Arms are cinched in nice and close to your body. Spread your fingers wide to the place that feels good for you, but the inner wrists are toward the body as best as you can. Feel the crown reach up. Make sure all 10 toes are facing the ceiling. And just breathe in and breathe out. Feel the chin draw into the throat and the back of your head lift to the ceiling. Excellent. Ease off. Let your right toes open up to the right and slide the sole of the foot into the left inner thigh. Now you can keep the block behind your left knee if your knee is bent, or you might find you can straighten the leg. So you do you. Full breath in here, and on the exhale, fold forward. Hands can walk along the leg and hang on wherever you can. Maybe you can find the heel. Look to your toes though, so you can feel your chest pull forward. This will also help you gain some length in the lower back and the hamstrings. Shoulders away from the ears. Full inhale, feel your ribs get wide. Feel the low ribs expand. Exhale, soften. Keep looking toward your left foot. Pull your chest a little further forward. And take your time. Release, come all the way up. Right knee faces the ceiling, sole of foot on the mat. Again, you choose. You might need to block behind the left knee. Right arm wraps around right leg and sit tall. You can just grab onto the right wrist with the left hand. See how you feel here. Complete breath in. And breath out. Draw your belly in, slide your right arm inside the right leg as the hands reach toward the left foot. Now you can stay here. If available, your right arm can sweep back and around your right leg, and your left hand can come behind in a bind. But going here means, again, that it feels easy to go there. Big toe of the right foot can push down, chest pulls forward, right leg stays glued in toward the body. Left leg stays active, heart is open, throat is open. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And out. 2 more. One more. And release. Come all the way up. Sweep your right hand behind you on the mat. Left hand reaches to the ceiling to bring the outer elbow to the outer right leg. And find a nice easy twist. Now, if you can, bring the right hand closer to you. Make sure you're sitting tall. Full inhale. And exhale, nice and easy. Keep your belly strong. Next breath in, hands reach forward. And then twist to the left. So let your left hand come behind you and your right hand just comes to your outer left leg somewhere. Beautiful. Another breath in. And breath out. Nice and easy. Release. Bring your right foot to the outer left thigh. Sole of foot on the mat. Full breath in. Sit tall. Full breath out, find a twist here. So we want to bring the left arm again outside the outer right leg. Right hand is behind. See what happens for you. If that's too much, then keep the arm inside. Maybe you can walk your right hand a little closer to your body. See what's up here. Maybe your left hand can be like a stop sign. Look beyond your right shoulder. Full inhale. And exhale. Release. Come back to center, figure 4 position. Right ankle across left thigh, sit tall, breath in. Breath out, fold forward, reach for your front foot. Fingers could be behind you on the mat if that feels more accessible right now. Full breath in. Full breath out. Chest pulls to the toes, one more in. And out. Beautiful. Let's come all the way up from here. Both hands sweep over to the left so your right foot comes down, and just look behind yourself. Breathe in. Breathe out. It should feel nice and easy. And we'll come back to center. Just let your right leg undo. Maybe notice that it's probably longer than your left one right now. Give the legs a little shake. And we'll bend the left knee in, sole of foot to the inner right thigh. And remember, you can have the block behind your right knee. We're sitting nice and tall here. Fingers maybe come behind the back for a little bit. See how that feels. And on your exhale, fold it forward. So bring the hands forward and down the leg, maybe toward the foot, but maybe not. Find your space where your chest can pull forward. You can look forward and keep your throat open. Full breath in. Feel the elbows pull backward so your chest can pull further forward. Full breath out. Navel draws gently in. Another cycle of breath here. Feel your low ribs expand and soften. And nice and easy. We'll come all the way up from here. Bring your left knee up, sole of foot stays on the mat. And just give it a hug. Your left arm wraps around. You're nice and tall here. Breathing in. And breathing out, you can stay right here or slide left arm inside left knee. Keep it tall. Hands could reach for the right leg, right foot, whatever you got. Breathe in, breathe out. No pressure. If available, left arm can wrap around the left leg. Right hand can come behind, finding Mudichyasana on this side. Chest continues to reach forward. Left big toe pushes down. One more breath in and out. Don't hold your breath, keep it moving. And release. Inhale, come all the way up. So you can exhale, sweep your left hand behind you, right arm slices outside the left knee. And just find a nice easy twist. Your left hand can walk into your edge, but try to keep it relaxing here. And then we'll inhale to come up through center, reach forward, and exhale over to the right. So right hand comes behind, left hand can just press onto the right leg somewhere. And again, your right hand can walk closer to you, to your edge. Keep your left leg neutral. And come back, face center, grab your left foot, pick it up, over the right thigh, onto the mat. Full breath in, we sit tall. As you breathe out, right arm can hug the left leg, rotate to the left, left hand comes down nice and close to the body so you can sit tall. Exhale, big toe on left foot pushes down. Find a little squeeze if available. Right elbow outside the left knee, palm up like a stop sign. Finding some beautiful twisting action here. Relax your shoulders. Beautiful. Take your time. Come all the way back to center. Figure 4. Let the left knee open up a bit. Sit tall. Fingers could be behind you here, inching the chest forward, or perhaps hands can reach for the right foot or ankle. Full breath in. Maybe spread your toes. Full breath out. One more in. And out. Nice and easy. Release to come up. Both hands sweep over to the right so the left foot can come down, and just look behind yourself. Just really easy. Take your time as you exhale. Just come back to center. Let left leg release down. Notice your equal growth and length. Give the legs a little shake. Let's bring the soles of the feet together in Baddha Konasana rather. Bring your heels in, and then bring your hands onto your inner knees. So your elbows will be bent out to the sides. Now push down on your knees. And as you do, look at your feet. Let them open up like a book so your big toes work away from each other. And hang out here. Tune into all the muscles that are working as you feel the outer edges of your feet push together. Now inch your chest just slightly forward. And keep decent pressure onto your knees. Of course, no pain. Inch your chest slightly further forward. Open your chin away from your throat. Notice the awareness here. Now, become even more aware of the outer edges of the feet pressing together. Keep your legs where they're at and release your hands down onto the ground in front of you. And keep that awareness in your legs and continue to soften through the upper body. It's possible that your elbows touch down, and it's possible that you let your head relax. However, the knees don't move. So you might not relax the head. Breath in and out. Take your time. Bring your upper body up. Collect your knees with your hands and lean back. Give the legs a nice, easy shake. Beautiful. All right. Deer pose to the left. So choosing, maybe you want to sit on a blanket or have a blanket underneath your right sit bone if your left hip is lifting. But otherwise, just hang out here, sole of right foot to inner left thigh. We can sit tall, shoulders stacked over the hips. You can breathe with ease. That's the best way to tell if you're in the right position, is that it's easy to breathe. So we'll work just a little bit of stuff for the hips here. Let's lean to the right and lengthen your left leg back just where it'll go, like really kind of lazy. And then slide the left knee back up, deer. Lean to the right, send the left leg back, tuck the left toes. Knee faces down. And relax, come back to deer. One more time, lean to the right, send the left leg back, tuck the toes, keep them there, and adjust into pigeon pose. So fingers are down on the mat. Make sure that you have any support you might need under the outer right hip so you're not leaning all your weight to the right. Left toes are tucked, float the left knee up in a lunge. Chest stays bright, push your fingers down. Lift your chest to the ceiling. This is great for strengthening the back line. Then lower your left knee down, untuck your left toes. Left quadricep faces down. Walk your hands forward, elbows come down. Make sure you don't lean to the right. Everything's down the midline. And soften to your edge. So you could stack your hands, you could have your forehead resting on a block or your bolster. You feel that beautiful compression and the beautiful length. So your spine gets long and the muscles of the legs get a little bit compressed here, of the right leg anyway. This really works the meridian line for the liver, as well as the spleen, gallbladder, and stomach. Breathe in and breathe out. Beautiful. So nice and easy from here. We'll come up onto the elbows. Just give yourself a moment. Then come up onto the hands. Fabulous. So now from here, just get a little lazy and lean over to the right. Lengthen your right leg over to 9 o'clock and adjust your left leg to 6 o'clock. Now adjust your chest to face 12. All right. Keep your right palm on the ground, straight and strong through the arm. Left fingers sweep out and over to the left. Reach back behind you. As you exhale, bring your left hand forward and through. Thread the needle to the right and just reach. Find your edge. You might hinge a little forward and inhale, push into right hand. Open up. Big open book. Straighten and strengthen your legs. Come back forward. Thread the needle. So your feet are flexed. Your legs are straight and strong the whole time here. One more time. Inhale. Come all the way up. Open, open, open. Follow your left hand. And exhale. Come all the way forward. Thread the needle to the right. Let your left elbow come down wherever you do. And slide your right elbow forward and down. Now you can choose to stay right here. If available, you could slowly slide your fingers a bit more to the right and let your upper body come down. Forehead can rest on your fist. We find a lovely twist here as we also create lots of space for the spine and the hamstrings. And you could look to the left, or you could look straight down or look to the right, whatever feels better for you. Relax your jaw. And take your time. Press into your right elbow so you can bring your upper body up. Place your left palm, your right palm down. Let your legs feel lazy. Slide your right knee over to the right side of your yoga mat. Left knee pulls in. Welcome back to deer pose. So we made it here. Time to try the other side. So just lean back, undo your feet, and sweep them over to the right. So deer pose here, of course, using a blanket or a block under your left sit bone. If your right hip is really high up, that will give it opportunity to soften. Of course, if there's pain on the knees or anything, that's another indication to sit up on a prop. It doesn't mean you're bad at yoga, by the way, which I know you know. All it means is that you support your body with intelligence. That's what it means. So from here, lean to the left and just with ease, extend your right leg back. Like keep the knee bent, you're kind of lazy. Just get the movement back there. And then bring it forward. Beautiful. We'll do it again, lean over, but this time tuck your right toes. Find that sweet spot and come back. Deer pose. Nice and smooth, finding the full reset. And then one more time, lean it over, right toes go back, tuck them under, and set yourself up in pigeon pose. So right quadricep, right knee face downward, the left or the right toes stay tucked, push into your fingertips to lift your chest. Feel your hips slide slightly forward so that the hip flexors on the right side feel nice and open. Float your right knee off of the ground. So you've got like a pigeon lunge happening. Your chin is in line with your throat. Try not to open your chin too much. Keep the back of your head reaching up and your shoulders sliding down. And then we'll allow the right knee to come down. Untuck the toes, top of foot on the mat, and slowly let yourself walk forward and down. And we'll be here for a little bit, so take your time. You might stay on your forearms, you might stack your hands and make fists so your head can rest with a bit of height, or use your block or your bolster. Wherever you settle in, check in with your breathing. If it feels difficult to breathe or you catch yourself holding your breath, back up a bit, make it more accessible. Breath in and out. Notice the beautiful movement through your lungs. Notice the softening through your hips, the length through your spine and your hamstrings. Ease any tension out of the jaw. Release the tension out of the forehead. On your next breath in, just come onto your forearms. And gently start to walk yourself onto your hands. Now let your body just get a little lazy so you can easily just lean to the left. So let your legs bend as you need, and then we'll work it out. Left foot is going over to 3 o'clock, and you're straightening the leg. Right leg to 6 o'clock. Straight. Chest faces 12. Yes. Left palm stays down on the ground, straight and strong through the arm. Press your right palm down now as well and just feel long through your whole body. Now we'll inhale, right fingers reach all the way back. Follow your right hand way back. And we'll exhale, scoop it forward and over to the left. Maybe you take a tiny hinge forward. You're probably not going to go too far. Let's do it again. Inhale, open up. Exhale. Draw forward, scoop it under and over. You got it. One more time. Inhale. Open up. Follow your right hand way back. Open and exhale. Forward. Scooch it under. Reach to the left. Let your right elbow come down and your left elbow come down. So you're in some kind of crisscrossy position. Depends on your body. And you could stay exactly onto your arms. If available, you may let your upper body relax. Maybe make a fist with your left hand so your head can have some height. And you can continue to reach through your right fingertips. So this works the heart meridian, basically connecting everything into our respiratory system. And we do still get into the liver, spleen, even the bladder and the gallbladder here, and the stomach. We get a lot of stuff just by pausing in these still spaces and breathing, not letting stuff feel stuck. Where else can you soften? Take your time. On your next inhale, just gently start to undo, eventually pressing yourself up. Let your legs get lazy. Slide your left knee forward, right knee forward. We return to deer. Beautiful. Both feet sweep forward, legs lengthen out, Dandasana staff pose. We'll fold, Paschimottanasana, bringing the hands toward the heels, the heart toward the toes, belly toward the thighs. Breathe in and out, look at your feet, open your heart. One more breath in. And out. Slowly release. Come all the way up. Let your knees bend and turn around to face the back of your mat. And lay down onto your back, shoulder blades flat, feet on the mat. Arms are relaxed wherever is comfortable. Just make sure that your head and neck feel long. So you might even want to pull your head away from your shoulders a bit here. Settling in. Draw your belly inward and stack your knees over your hips. Legs are glued together. So your feet are floating off of the mat. Knees are just above the hips and start to circle with your knees. Whatever direction you start is perfect. Start to circle. Notice the circle you're drawing on your body, on the back of your hips. Smooth out every single bit. Cross your right ankle over the left. Flex your feet. Keep your shoulder blades flat. Your upper body relaxed. Keep going. Stay nice and soft through the face. Bring the left ankle on top of the right. Flex your feet. Nice easy breath in and out of the nose. Gently squeezing the legs together. And reverse your circle, go the other way. Smooth it out. Get all the little crunchy bits out. You can play with the size of the circle, even the relative shape of it being a circle or an oval or whatever. Right ankle over left. Keep circling. Beautiful. Keep your jaw relaxed. Uncross the ankles. Keep the legs together. Keep circling. And come all the way to stillness. Place the feet on the mat and lengthen the legs out. Breathe in and breathe out. Closing through the eyes. And rock your head side to side. Think about your chin touching your collarbones again. Just move slow. And come back to center. Maybe one more adjustment with your head. If you want to scoop underneath it, give yourself a little traction. Eventually, just let yourself settle into Shavasana. Shoulder blades are flat underneath you. Arms are long. Eyes are closed. Very simply following the breath as it moves in and out of the nose. Notice everything you were able to clear out this evening, the doors of the past, the doors that need to be closed, of the places you will no longer go. Notice what came up with you for the seeds of your future, the new beginnings, the new ways of learning to nurture yourself, nourish yourself, the new ways of hearing and seeing yourself. Notice how much you've grown. Notice how much you've learned so far on your journey. And offer love and gratitude to all the spaces you've been and all the places you will go. Inhale, feel nice and large. Exhale, let it go. Let's enjoy a lovely long stretch and reach. And release. Gently slide the heels along the mat. Bring the knees into the chest. Hands around the legs for a hug. Maybe rock side to side. And roll it over to the left. Press yourself up into a seat. Sukhasana, easy pose. Let's bring palms to Anjali Mudra at heart center, sitting tall. Notice how you're feeling. And let's draw a full breath in of loving gratitude into ourselves. And a full breath out of loving gratitude for everyone else. And thank you for our practice. Namaste. And I hope you feel wonderful, nice and stretched out, and all that good stuff for the mind. Yeah. Sending you all a whole lot of love, and we'll see you again soon. Bye.